Don't touch my guacamole. You're not funny. Eat it. Here.
Nah, man, what a waste. So today we are reacting to the highly popular YouTuber Nikocado Avocado. Is it truly just water weight? We're about to find out. Let's dive right in.
Clumps of cheese inside of like a creamy spinach.
That is a huge bowl of cheese. I don't know about you guys, but if you eat a lot of cheese, there's a higher likelihood of actually constipation versus the other way where you're actually having the runs.
Oh God, here it comes.
Oh, my heart's pinching. Why? I'm only having cheese. There's spinach in here. See, my body doesn't like vegetables.
Well, people do have intolerances to certain foods. He's saying vegetables broadly. Typically, it's a subset of different type of species of vegetables that somebody might not be able to tolerate. And it also has to do with your microbiome, what's going on inside your gut. There's a lot of different factors that play into it.
The body can't handle too much fat. Okay, we'll be careful with this one. Oh, my heart's pinching. Why? Oh, oh no. What's happening?
Wait a minute. His heart is pinching, he's having chest discomfort. Heart attack symptoms are chest pain, chest pressure, nausea, potential vomiting, radiation of pain, sometimes down the arms, the jaw, the back to the neck, sometimes shortness of breath. You can have those very similar symptoms with indigestion, gastroesophageal reflux, eating too much, spasming of your esophagus. It is difficult to kind of discern the difference. You gotta really kind of be aware of your body, the symptoms that you're having, and if there's any concern, get to the hospital, get checked out, call an ambulance, get an EKG, that sort of thing.
That's what you get. That's what he gets for him. I get. That's what
what a waste of a
you
cake.
get. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you tell me? Stop! I can't see.
What a waste of a cake. But this brings up a point about getting a foreign body in your eye, cake in your eye. The first thing you do basically is wash it out. You can use normal sink tap water, it's fine. Wash it out, rinse it out. Could it cause a chemical type irritation, conjunctivitis? Yes, it could. So redness of your eye, irritation, but doesn't necessarily mean infection.
You guys, I am very triggered. I am officially 400 pounds. How did this happen? Oh, I've given up on myself. My weight loss journey is backfiring.
That is not good. No matter what anybody says, our bodies are not made to hold that kind of weight. It's gonna hurt your bones. Think about it. Your machinery has to work harder. You're bigger. And those populations where people live long, they're not big people. They're smaller, they're thin, they're always moving around, they have good diets. So just something to be aware of. Obviously you can eat, do whatever you want, but if you want a healthy, long life, then just look at the people around you that are living that.
It's actually very disheartening. Where's the French fries? Let's set this up. Today is called Eating My Feelings. I've given up.
Oh my gosh, he's eating his feelings, which does happen when people feel like they failed or can't succeed. They're like, screw it, let me just feel better, I'll eat. You know, don't beat yourself up for that, but then you don't need to continue the next day doing the same thing. If you're having a great, diet and you splurge one day, that's one day. Get back on the horse tomorrow and get back to your goals and your diet. Wearing his CPAP machine. He most likely has sleep apnea. Most likely sleep apnea due to excess body tissue, especially in his upper airway, which causes it to close, which then he chokes himself awake, but not fully awake in the middle of the night, so he's not getting restful night's sleep. CPAP, or to be evaluated, you need to do a sleep study by somebody who's trained in doing that and be evaluated.
I've always said that. Avocado is my favorite fruit. That's how I got my name, Nikocado Avocado. Ooh, listen.
Avocados are good. Avocados are a good source of fat. Just be careful, don't eat a ton of it because fats are very high in calories, right? They're higher than a carbohydrate and they're higher than a protein.
You're not funny! You're not funny!
Guacamole.
You're not funny, put it on your hair.
The oils in the avocado and the guacamole there is probably not bad for your hair. It's probably actually good, giving you some nutrients. But what do I like the guacamole? Do you guys like guacamole? Let me know in the comments.
You got it on the wall. I did not get it on the wall. Don't touch my guacamole. Don't touch my guacamole. You're not funny. Eat it.
Stop it. What a waste.
On your hair.
This is funny, but be careful. He's choking. You don't want to aspirate. You don't want to suck this into your airway, which then can cause pneumonitis, which then could potentially lead to an infection.
I don't know how long it's gonna take. Yes, I have broken 3 ribs.
A broken rib, a bruised rib are very much similar in pain because you're moving your chest wall, you're moving the ribs, and you can't prevent that from happening. So it's gonna basically move on the broken rib. As you breathe, it's literally moving. So it takes a long time for it to heal and cause a lot of pain.
The first hard part is I don't know how long it's gonna take to heal. These things can take people anywhere from 12 weeks to 15 weeks. Weeks? Like months.
Weeks. What can you do to actually help heal ribs faster? Well, optimize your diet, get rest, a lot of fluids, basically make your immune system as best it could. But then the things that we do to help are to actually prevent secondary problems such as pneumonia or like constipation from the medications that we're giving you for the pain. It really, really stinks.
He did not bring up my trachea. He said he did mention the heart, which is not inflamed. He said the lungs look fine. But ouch.
It's not the best x-ray in the sense of it is not a good, the amount of ribs that you should see, 10 to 12 ribs, 10 to 11, you're not seeing as many. So it's not really a good full picture of the ribs and the lungs, but you can see the heart there. Yes, you can see the dark line in the middle. So air shows up as like black. Okay, so that's why you have the lungs and then everything else is kind of white because it's just more dense tissue. So the trachea is midline. What he's actually talking about is the branches off of that further down, and you just can't see the left side as well because of all the tissue that is there. So, okay. And now, why is he cutting his hair over eggs? And what's he doing? Why is he upset? He seems sad. He's cutting his hair. It's very dramatic music and using food in a weird way. It just seems sad. There are other much more healthy ways to maybe overcome some sadness. Get outside in the sun, exercise, talk to people, get rest, drink a lot of water. There are other things that you can do to actually then feel better. Wow, so that was actually really interesting. He's got a funny personality. Good to talk about food and how food affects our body. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out this playlist right here. And as always, please make sure you subscribe, turn those bell notifications on, and hit that like button for me. Thank you so much for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.